Now, it's 9 years since the International Olympic Committee allowed the refugee team to compete independently at the Olympic Games for the first time in the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Summer Games. Since 2016, refugee athletes have competed in 3 editions of the Olympic Games, which include the 2020 and 2024 Games, as well as in the World Athletics Championships. Refugee athletes will be competing in the Youth Olympics in Dakar, Senegal, next year for the first time, which will also be the first Olympic event in Africa, as Dismas Otuke reports.
Majority of the athletes in the refugee team, which has since grown to over 100, are from the Kakuma refugee camp in northern Kenya. IOC has developed athlete support programs at the refugee camps where talented refugees get scholarships and specialized training. That's why they conducted the Youth Olympics trials at the Lona Kiplagat High Altitude Training Stadium in Iten last month. While many of the sportsmen and women at the northern Kenya-based refugee camp of Kakuma are track athletes, some have also specialized in judo and taekwondo, with each having a dream of one day competing at the global event. Perina Lokure, a South Sudanese-born athlete who competes in 800 meters, made her career breakthrough when she made her debut at the 2024 Paris Olympics. The 22-year-old fled her country when she was just 7 years old and sought refugee at the Kakuma with her aunt before she was later joined by her mother at the refugees camp.
Mimi nilianza mbio. Nilianza nilicheza basketball na football. Sasa niliona my colleague wanakimbia kwa uwanja wetu huko Kakuma. Sasa nauliza, sasa mnakimbia kwa kila siku, mbio inamaanisha nini kweli?
Amdullah Ali Zada is a taekwondo refugee athlete at the Kakuma who fled the segregation of his Hazara community in Afghanistan. He arrived at the Kakuma in 2017, having represented Afghanistan in many international taekwondo championships.
In 2019, I arrived to Kakuma refugee camp. Unfortunately, in back my country, I have been having security problems. It's happened 2015, has been attack on me, also 2018. Also, I was member of national team of my country, but I myself decided to leave the country because insecurity.
Amdullah's main focus is on the Los Angeles Olympic Games in 2028 and is among the beneficiaries of the IOC scholarship program.
A new world competition, international competition for Kakuma, for those are refugees in Kenya. This is my wish to get medals. And we refugees in Kakuma, be proud. One day, proud of me, I will get the medals.
NOC President Dr. Paul Terigat regards the program as the best exposure opportunity for the refugee athletes in nurturing their talents.
We really want maybe to give them dignity. Why we are organizing these events is to give them a validation also that they are human beings, they are our brothers and sisters, and that's why we are actually working to see to it that we create opportunities for these guys to explore and develop their talents in sports. And this is very important to all of us.
Athletics Kenya has collaborated with the IOC, NOC, and the UNHCR to ensure athletes at the refugee camps are properly trained for the future events, including the 2025 World Athletics Championships. AK has attached former 800 meters world champion Janet Jepkosgei and former 800 meters runner Jafeth Kimutai to the team. Jepkosgei, famously known as Eldoret Express, shares her experience coaching the refugee team.
So they are now coming to meet together. Then we select a team that will go to the World Championships in Tokyo because they have been accepted to go and compete there, and then also prepare them for the Los Angeles Games in 2028, Olympic Games in 2028.
IOC project manager in charge of athletes unit Gonzalo Barrio reaffirmed the IOC's commitment to support the refugee athletes ahead of the international championships.
In the past, we had between 8 athletes. We had 8 athletes who were supported here with the refugee athlete scholarship based in Kenya. So we're looking at more or less a similar number. But we're including on top of that the young athletes that we will be supporting towards Dakar. So potentially more than a dozen athletes will be supported.
For Legend Sports, my name is Dismas Otuke.